You should get a goddamn stimulus check. Instead, you give $4.5 billion to a shit little ass, suck ass Ukraine country that ain't gonna win the fucking war. They're gonna blow it on stupid shit. They already fucking lost many tanks that we given them before, and now we're giving them 33 more. They will lose those. Those will get blown up. They're pussies. They can't beat Russia. It will never happen. Putin is making his fucking last long because he's skinning them like a fucking chicken. That's what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. We give them 4.5 billion. We give them 3 billion. We give them 5 billion. But low-income families are homeless, suffering in our own country. Never talk about our own people, but let's just keep helping a faggot little country that ain't gonna win a fucking war.
And what is this war about?
I put my life on it that they will not win it. Put my life on it. And that's Zelensky, man. That is the most sorriest, poor, loserest of a fucking man I've ever seen. Keeps coming on TV. Keeps going in these meetings, doing these video calls, begging like a bitch-ass little starving kitten. You're a sorry sack of shit for a fucking man. Get your dick cut off and become a pussy, you faggot. Because you're a bitch. You shouldn't have started a fucking war if you ain't got funds to back it up, faggot.
Thank you. I feel like everyone knows this, but nobody wants to say this out loud.
Putin already said, don't help them.
Yep.
Don't help them. And what do? We help them.
And
so
he already sent a missile to just say that I can do it. I can do it.
I don't care if that means me dying. I hope we could get him out of office. We could easily get him out of office. But this country, these civilians...
We need to come in.
There's no union.
There's none.
There's nobody is going to unionize together against the government. We're all cowards. All these people that are on Twitter and online, even on news that talk shit, we need to get together, really. You're not going to do it, so I don't know why you're talking about it. You want to do it, somebody started it.
Well, I will say this. When they went in, there was, I forgot when this happened, but they did go into, where was it? It was in Washington. They basically like surrounded they ran down, remember that?
Facts is, I believe Trump kept this out of something very nasty.
Oh, I do too. I believe that.
Very nasty something was going to happen to us, and he kept
He was the only one that was able to go visit Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-il, and shake his hand. And
he walked past that line that nobody
by himself. He didn't have anyone. Normally they would have had, security guards, Secret Service. No, he went in there by himself, and that gave respect.
When he became president, I thought he was going to be a joke because he's a celebrity. I really did. Mm-hmm. But he was actually the greatest president we ever had in the history of this country. I don't care.
He was a very good president.
I give respect where respect is due.
Yeah.
Just like. I don't like Tom Brady. Dude's greatest ever, though. I give respect where respect's due. Trump was the greatest president we ever seen. He kept what did he say? First of all, he said, don't believe anything the media says. Don't believe anything your own government tells you. He said that. Trump said that. That's cool. That's crazy for him to say that.
That is.
He says there is no truth speakers in our government anymore.
Well, we should all know that.
Yeah, but there's too many small-minded people.
There are, and they think that, the government's right, the government has our best interest.
Yep. Too many small-minded people in this country.
When you have health workers working in certain higher places, and you're in a McDonald's, and they're telling, hey, don't get the flu shot. I'm telling you, don't get the flu shot.
Don't get that booster.
Don't get the booster. And she's like, I work in, she was telling me certain things where she works.
And you only hear people say that on TV. That's only places you ever hear that. Get the booster, get your shot. It's on TV. You don't hear that in real life, face-to-face person. You only hear it on TV. And TV is what corrupts everybody's minds.
It's really
I've
amazing.
never heard a doctor tell me to get that in real life. Never.
No.
I've heard them ask me, have I gotten it, but never.
My doctor didn't get it.
I suggest you get it. Never in person, only on TV.
My doctor told me no, I wouldn't. It hasn't done enough research yet. There hasn't been enough research yet. There hasn't.
There's been even doctors that got their own YouTube channels that have said, I'm a certified, PhD, got this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm a real doc, blah, blah, blah. And they say, they come out and say it there because they know TVs won't allow them to say it on there. Don't get that nasty ass shot.
It's very scary, this world today, because when I was a kid, I was always taught that the police, firefighters, hospitals, if you were ever lost or if you were scared or, they will help you. They will be there for you. Those are, the heroes. Those are the superheroes. And not no more, man. There's more now police officers getting in trouble for molesting girls or boys and raping women and beating on civilians just for a power trip or arresting people because, just for the hell of it. It's truly sad these days. It truly is. And it's a matter of time where we're all just going to really have to look in the mirror and say, what are we really fighting for?
Most cops don't even know the fucking laws.
No, they don't.
Most don't even know the fucking laws. They don't even know what all the amendments are, nothing. They think some people shouldn't be recording. You're all retarded, dude. They don't know the fucking laws. The sergeants don't know all the laws. The supervisors don't know all the laws. The sheriffs, they're all dumb. There's a very few cops, though, that do know most of the laws, and they will back people up in situations because they know the laws. But there's not fucking many.
Didn't you have a friend that was an officer that literally said that they don't do certain tests anymore?
Oh, there's no more driving. No cop no more in the last 10 years goes through driving courses anymore. That's done. They don't do that no more. As long as you got a Connecticut driver's license or any state driver's license, California, whatever state you're from, you're fucking good to drive in those cruisers. There's none of that. No driving classes no more.
Another thing is that
some police stations don't even have you have like simple people interactions, like no more, like learn how to interact with the public properly. They don't even have that anymore. Some of them do, but
a lot of training that used to be is not no more it's just not required. That's the perfect word. And it's a shame because back in the day it just seemed like everything was more, they dotted their I's and crossed their T's, made sure that, before you were put out in that field that you knew everything. You knew how to drive if, God forbid, you needed to get into a speed chase, how to handle a certain situation if there's children or if there's a domestic involved.
I don't know about other states. I just know about this state that we live in, there's no more
We're talking about Connecticut.
Yeah, there's no more driving classes.
But I mean, even I remember he was saying to you one time that, all these newer cops, they're just on this power trip and, it's not how he used to be anymore. And he even wanted to retire early because of it. I remember we were all talking together. And it's just really sad because I just wish that we could all come as a community together. And we want so many things. We want so many rights. We want so many laws to be followed, and they're not being done. Well, by sitting on our butts not doing anything, nothing's ever going to happen. We really do need to come together.
It's like people don't understand. Like, I don't know, man. It's just so much ignorance and shit in this world. I'm not even going to get into what I was going to get into.
And on that note, if you like the conversations, if you like this little podcast that we did, please like and subscribe. And if you want to comment on other subjects that you would like to get into, please let us know. We will talk to you guys later. Later, alligators.